All right, so here is the ecozy bullet ice maker. I'm gonna put some water in it so it's kind of nice. It's got this little basket, and then you can just put the water in the reservoir underneath. You could just pour it into the basket like that, and all of the runoff, and when the ice melts, it actually just goes right back into the reservoir to make ice. And then you can turn it on, and then you can select large or small cubes, and then you can see it's moving. It's going to start making cubes, and so once it starts making cubes, I will update this video and splice it together so you can see what it looks like when the cubes come out. So this is the noise just as it's making. It's a slight hum, and it's just trying to freeze the ice cubes. You can't really see much back there right now. Looks like we've got a few that have already dropped. So it's pretty quick. It's probably been 10 minutes since I turned it on and plugged it in, and we already have our first set of ice cubes. So it just finished making. I'm going to show how loud it is. Just dump the new set of cubes in there. For the next batch, I'll change it to large. But you can hear the ice cubes drop. And so every 9 or 10 minutes, you'll hear just the clanging of the ice cubes drop into the bucket. All right, so we've had some of the large cubes finish. I'm gonna try to show the difference between the large and the small. Also, it comes with this handy little scoop, so you can get in here and scoop the ice really nicely. I think here's a good size difference between the large and the small. It's not super noticeable, but definitely side by side you can tell that that one on the bottom is a little bit bigger. And it takes maybe a couple extra minutes to do the large. It just freezes more water on the cube. But overall, they're both pretty good. So the last thing I wanted to show is what happens when it's out of water. And so it's on, and there's very little water in there. I don't know if this will actually try to make or not. I think it'll probably throw the add water light. Yep. So that's what happens when it's out of water. It'll just not be able to make the ice. It'll all drain back into the tank, and this add water thing will go on there. So you have to just go add water, and then to clean it, they actually have a cleaning cycle. I'll show that here in a second. All right, so I'm going to show you how to clean this. So I've put a little bit of water in it. If you hold the on-off button for a few seconds, it'll do a cleaning mode. The lights will go back and forth. And so now it's cleaning. And so what it'll do is it'll just run the water from the tank through the whole machine for about 10 minutes. No, it actually says 30 minutes according to the manual. So it'll just run water, the water that's in the bottom. The water that's on there, you can see it running down in the bottom. And then it'll just do this for about 30 minutes. So it's a pretty cool feature. I'd say do it about once a week to keep it nice and clean. So the last part of the video I want to show you is I've unplugged it. There's a pretty nice carrying handle, so you can move it over to the sink. So after you run your clean cycle, if you open it up and you look down in the bottom, you can see there's a plug. And so make sure that that plug is over your sink. And what you can actually do is you can reach underneath, pull it out, and now all the water from that clean cycle is just draining down out of the thing. So when you go to clean it, you end up using, I think it recommends not using vinegar or anything like that, but if you did, this is how you would kind of drain that out. After a cleaning cycle, I always tend to drain it out and just put fresh water in there to keep it nice.
I got this little ecozy ice maker today, and so far it seems to be really cool. It's pretty compact, not very noisy. Made ice really fast. I did follow the instructions, let it filter through, clean out for about a half an hour, let it set for an hour before I tried using the ice so that all of the coolant is sure to soak into the machine. It did about a half a bag full of ice really quickly. It's so great to have ice again. It seems pretty good. I haven't only got it today, so don't know the durability yet, but it appears to be made well, and I like it.
I love this ice maker. It makes all this ice. Comes with this handle to pick up the ice. This ice maker is absolutely amazing.